Hello everybody and welcome back to Munich. Be precisely today a little outside Munich in the quarter or the community of Unterhaching. I have already done 2 videos here. Here's the third one because there is something unique in the Munich metropolitan area here in Unterhaching. To be precisely over there on the way to the other side to Neubiberg. Let's have a look. You can already see what that is. No, not the ramp. It's behind the ramp. This is a former airport. As you know, I'm an air traffic controller, so I like airports and also like former airports. Have a look up in the corner. You find a link to the video I've done about Berlin Tempelhof, which was fantastic. Something like that is here. Maybe not as historical as Tempelhof, but also a former airport. Over there, nice setup by this creek. It's just fantastic. By the way, this is the Hachinger Bach, so the same creek that goes through Munich and by my quarter. But over here, the Landschaftspark Hachinger Tal is the name, and this is the former military airport here in Munich. The name used to be Neubiberg. Neubiberg is the quarter on the other side. And after they closed this military airport, I think it was in the 90s, early 90s, they turned this into a Landschaftspark, so natural regeneration, recreational area. Of course, some things are left from the former military airport. Best example is the runway that's right in front there. But there's a little more. And here at this airport they didn't have a fighter squad. This was for small aircraft and for helicopters. Because the University of the Bundeswehr, of the German Army, is still around. And it is over in Neubiberg, so on the other side of this runway. But what to do with a former military airport? Where is some space, where is really can do something? Right here, they're doing this. The wind is coming from the east today, so they are practicing a little bit with all the gear and these paragliders. They also have here is a dog mile, so a dog-free running area. Don't know what that's for, because you can run your dog free here in Germany wherever you want. You just have to clean up the mess. But we will walk in the middle and see if there's more left to see of the runway, like the runway markings as we saw it in Tempelhof. As this was a military airport, there is no former terminal, as it was in Tempelhof. But further to the east we come, we should have a look at the former tower. And this runway goes over the Autobahn, over the A9er. So we can have a look there too. But first here, the runway. And yeah, I can still already see it. The markings. So this was the threshold when the runway officially started. Right here. And the marking, the runway designator, is just next to it. Runway 07. So this goes into direction 70 degrees, 360 or 0 is north, 180 is south, 090 would be east, 070 is slightly northeast, east-northeast. And here, how much room is there It was a good call to turn this former airport into a recreational area. I don't know if they could have built houses in this area, but as this was a military airport, and it was already a military airport during World War II, so I guess if you dig a hole here, you could find something explosive. And that can happen everywhere in Munich. Recently, they're building a new S-Bahn line, a new core route in the inner city, and they drilled some holes in the area of the Donnersberger Brücke, and there they found one of these old bombs, and it detonated. Threw over a crane and hurt several workers. One was killed. And they said they had checked the area for leftover bombs. Obviously, they didn't find everyone. So the decision not to turn this into a residential quarter, but into a recreational area, I think this was a good call. The surface here is surprisingly very good. Hello, everybody. So I think this is not the original surface from the 90s when this airport was closed. At least I cannot imagine. Maybe this was extraordinary good concrete they put here in the 90s, or they renewed it. I think they renewed it, but sorry, I don't know. So, and I can already hear it. The Autobahn. Yeah, here it is. So right here on the runway, about a third of the distance towards the east. Here, the A8 is coming in from the south, dipping underground, going below the runway, on its way up there to the north. And yeah, there are some mountains in the background, but I think the camera will not pick it up. It's just a very light shade. But here a view to the mountains is possible on a clear day. Today is a clear day, but there is some humidity in the air, so the view is a little disturbed. What we also have here, and this sign says, there are birds breeding here, and this says, please don't step on the lawn. Birds are breeding, don't disturb them. On this side and over here as well. Oh yeah, and here is what I wanted to show you. Over there is the former tower of Neubiberg Military Airport. It's a little far away, but yeah, that's the way it is. Sorry, I don't want to step on the lawn here, not to disturb the birds. And what they also have here, a little bit of high tech, these satellite bowls. More is built back there, and these domes like this one. Don't know what they're doing, but this is, I guess, still a military institution. However, it looks nice. It's a wonderful recreational area for the people of Munich, Unterhaching and Neubiberg. And that's it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and see you soon back in Munich and surroundings. Have a good time. Goodbye.